While we're waiting, actually, if you've got your baby obviously with you, if you want to, you can strip them off to their nappies if you like. So you've got full access then to their body for the massage. You can keep them in their vests to begin with, and then we can just, roll it up to have access to their chest or their back. But it is better if they're just in their nappies. So if it is nice and warm, or if it's an older baby, obviously, then they just like being in their nappies anyway. So just strip them off down to their nappy to get ready. If you want to have a few sensory toys, so if you've got like a ribbon ring or a scarf, maraca, anything really, light up ball, you've got anything, these sort of sensory toys, even some rice in a bottle with the lid tightly screwed on, anything to help entertain your baby as by doing the massage and the yoga this morning. So it's a mixture of both. If you want to get a muslin as well or some wipes, just so that you can get the oil off your hands at the end of the massage when we move on to the yoga. Some people prefer to wipe the oil off their hands or lotion, whatever you've got available. Don't worry if you haven't got oil or lotion. Don't panic. We can do a dry massage, but obviously you wouldn't want to apply pressure because you wouldn't want to get any sort of friction burns or anything on their skin. So if you have got any oil or lotion, that you've used on baby before, even a bit of Vaseline, just so you've got a nice glide on them. Obviously, they will be a bit slippy if you're going to use Vaseline because it doesn't absorb into the skin. But yeah, anything you've got to hand to get a nice little glide. So I can see there's now a few more of you. So that's really exciting. I'm so excited for this. So different not doing live classes, in physical sense. And it's so strange not being able to interact with you all this morning and actually see you. Because when I do my classes on Zoom, I can obviously see all the babies as well. So I can't see you all this morning and all your little babies. So you can sit your baby up if they can sit up. So you can hop them in front of you. But we will be moving them about. So we will be starting off with their legs. So it's better off if they're laying down. And as we go through, then I'll adjust my dolly so that you can see what position you can put the baby in. Alternatively, if they don't sit up or anything, then that is absolutely fine. Just have your baby like that in front of you. That's great. And have them on a towel or blanket. So if you've got any excess oil and it drips off or anything, then that's not going to get in your carpet. I wouldn't recommend you doing this on a sofa or anything like that in case babe rolls off. So ideally on the floor, if you can, is the best place to do the massage and yoga this morning. So there we go. Oh, and another thing, remove any rings. If you've got any rings on, the oil or lotion will make the rings spin. So if you want to pop them off and put them safely to one side so baby doesn't grab them mid-session and decide to delight on them, pop them to one side and then we'll do our little introduction now. Okay, so I can see there's a few more of you now. Good morning, everybody. So my name is Sarah and I teach baby massage and baby yoga classes in and around the South Wales area. So my business name is Rubber Bubba with Sarah, and I'm a franchise of the Rubber Bubba itself. So, as I said, I do baby massage. So my classes start from birth. So you can join our packages online, and they are designed to work around you. So they're not live. We know how difficult it can be with a newborn baby. So I've created a set of pre-recorded videos that you can view at your own time. So you haven't got to be somewhere at a set time with your baby. You can do it at home in your pajamas, and that packaging is available to you via a private Facebook group. You'll be sent a welcome pack out in the post, so you'd get your own Rubber Bubba massage oil, which is totally edible as well, so you don't need to worry about little fingers or feet in mouths, and you'll get another few treats in there as well. The yoga then is delivered in a very similar way. That's suitable from 6 weeks. So the reason for that mainly is for your own benefit. We do a couple of mama moves, which you'll see towards the end of the video now. And that's just to make sure that if you've had a section or even a natural delivery that you're recovering post-birth. That's for 6 weeks. And that's also pre-recorded. Both of those classes then are suitable up until they're sort of 4 or 5 months. and then we come into this style of class. So this is by far my most popular class, the Rhyme Time, because it mixes both the massage and the yoga together. So we do a little bit of both. I do also do the classes separate, so you can do just baby massage for the older baby or just baby yoga. And we incorporate common nursery rhymes. So at this age, baby will learn through rhyme and repetition. So as you start to sing the nursery rhyme, as many of my mums will tell you, Wind the Bobbin Up is probably the most popular nursery rhyme. As soon as you start singing it, baby goes bonkers, and then they'll know what yoga moves they're doing. Believe it or not, there's 8 yoga stretches in Wind the Bobbin Up. So that's a little bit of info for you there. So those are all the classes that I'm running at the moment. I also do some older classes as well for toddlers, such as story massage and a new sensory rhyme class. So a little bit about me. I'm a mum of 3. So my eldest is 16. Almost 16, sorry, just aged her. She's almost 16. My middle son then, he is 10. And my youngest is just 2. And he is the reason that I started my Rubber Bubba journey. So he's a very fractious baby, terrible reflux, like to vomit, like to feed, and then vomit, and then feed, and then vomit, and repeat all day long. So we joined Rubber Bubba in our area and went to massage classes, and I enjoyed it so much that here I am delivering the classes to you guys. So I hope you enjoy the session today. There are a couple of Welsh songs in it. Now I realise this is going out to probably people, all over the place that don't speak Welsh, but don't worry at all. This is just how I deliver my class, and I've added in a bit of Welsh into it. But don't worry, if you don't, obviously may not know it, you don't need to worry about that. So we're going to get started then. So as I said, make sure your baby is in their nappy or in their vest, that you've removed any rings and popped them safely out of reach. Got a few toys perhaps on hand here that they can play with as you're doing the massage, because of course they're a little bit older now, a little bit more nosy. So we always start with the same song, and it's the permission song. And we do this every single week. So it's like we're getting baby's permission to start the massage. So we're not verbally going to ask them, hi baby, would you like a massage today, or would you like to do some yoga? Because they probably don't know what we're on about. But it's the sign and the song that baby will learn, and then they'll think, oh my gosh, yes, we're going to do this fun thing today. So we're going to start that now. So you want to get your oil or your lotion ready, and then we're going to pop about a 10-pence size of oil in our hands, and we're just going to start rubbing our hands together in baby's line of vision. We've got a lovely vision with our baby, and we're just going to sing to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It, but it's If You're Ready for Some Rhyme Time, Rub Your Hands. So are we ready? If you're ready for some rhyme time, rub your hands. If you're ready for some rhyme time, rub your hands. If you're ready for some fun with your really lovely mum or dad. If you're ready for some rhyme time, rub your hands. And then we give baby a lovely stretch. Basically, we baste them up like a chicken. Whee! All covered in oil. So the first rhyme we're going to do today is Incy Wincy Spider, which I'm sure you all know. The only thing to bear in mind when we do the legs is if baby's had their immunisations in the last sort of 48 hours, we need to avoid that site. It won't cause any harm if you accidentally brush over it, but it might be a little bit tender for baby. So if they've had their immunisations, please avoid the immunisation site on both of their legs. So we're going to support their leg in one hand, and we're going to form a C with the other. And all we're going to do is we're going to glide up the leg, turn and come back down as we sing Incy Wincy. And then when the sunshine comes out and dries up all the rain, we're going to take the pads of 3 or 2 fingers, and we're going to draw a large clockwise circle on their tummy. It's very important that we go clockwise because that's the way the digestive system flows. And we don't want to do it in reverse and cause them a tummy upset. So we're going to go on that ankle, and then we're going to repeat then on the opposite leg. So again, don't worry if you think, oh my gosh, I'm never going to remember this. We do this every single week. So if you signed up for a term, by week 6, you will know all the songs inside out and back to front. And so your baby. So are we ready? We're going to sing Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out the tummy. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And back the leg. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Yay! Good job, guys. So now we're going to do the other leg now. Are we ready? We're going to go. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out the tummy. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. The leg, Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Yay! Well done. Good job. So now we're going to stay on those leggies and we're going to take 2 fingers and we're going to do little circles all around that ankle joint. Getting that ankle nice and mobile. So just little circles all the way around. And we're going to sing Here We Go Round the Little Foot to the tune of the Mulberry Bush and then repeat on the other ankle. Are we ready? Here we go round the little foot, the little foot, the little foot. Here we go round the little foot all day long. Put that one down, do the other one. Here we go round the little foot, the little foot, the little foot. Here we go round the little foot all day long. Yay! And we always give them lots of applause afterwards so that they know that they're doing so well. Lots of eye contact and interaction with baby. So next, I'm sure you will all know this one. We are going to do this little piggy. So you may need some more oil or lotion on your hands. And we are going to roll each toe between our pincer as we do this little piggy. And not forgetting at the end the wee, all the way home for the tickles. Are we ready? Don't forget that eye contact. We're gonna go. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. Are we ready? And this little piggy went wee, all the way home. Yes. And guess what? We get to do it again on the other foot. Are we ready? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And it's coming again. And this little piggy went all the way home. Yay! You clever babbas. Right then, so next we need access to that tummy. So you can roll up their vests if they've still got their vests on, or you can obviously you'll have access if they've got their vests off. So next we're going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. So I'm going to turn my baby around so that you can see better. So we are going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It, stroke your nose. So we're just going to stroke down their nose with your finger or your thumb. And don't worry, most oil is edible, but just be mindful if you're using an oil that isn't, the baby doesn't try to lick your fingers as you're doing this. And then the next one then, we're going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It, stroke your tummy. We're going to do hand over hand there. Their tummy. Are we ready? If you're happy and you know it, stroke your nose. If you're happy and you know it, stroke your nose. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stroke your nose. If you're happy and you know it, stroke your tummy. If you're happy and you know it, stroke your tummy. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stroke your tummy. Yay! So staying in with that tummy now, because you all know that tummy massage is really, really good if baby's suffering with a bit of wind or constipation. Even at this age, they can still get a bit constipated, especially when you start weaning. So the next one we're going to do now is perfect if you've got a little bit of constipation. And I recommend the best time to do this one on its own, if they've got constipation or a bit of wind, is with every nappy change, because in between trying to play with them, you know, cook the tea, hoover, do the washing, everything like that, trying to remember to add this in as well. So if you do it with each nappy change, so you're going to take the pads of 3 or 2 fingers again, and we are just going to draw a large clockwise circle on baby's tummy. As we do this, we're going to go round and round, do round and round the garden like a teddy bear. So as I said, if you want to do this with a nappy change, if you've got a bit of constipation, there is no maximum for massage. So 5-6 times a day with each nappy change is fine. And hopefully then you should see a change in their movements within a couple of days. If baby hasn't gone to the loo within about 5 days, we do recommend you contact your GP or health visitor. So are we ready to give this one a try? We're going to sing this one twice. So we're going to go round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, but tickle you under there. Do it again. Ready? Always clockwise. Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, a 2 step, but tickle you under there. Good job. Well done. I love that one. So next, we are going to do a bit of jelly on the plate. If you can hear squealing, it's my own toddler in the background. He's not under the bed or anything, it's fine. So next, we are going to pop one hand either side of baby's arm, and we're going to do little circular motions up and down that arm to really get the circulation going. And as we do this, we're going to sing jelly on a plate. Are we ready? So we're going to sing, jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, whipple wobble, jelly on a plate. The arm ready, jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, whipple wobble, jelly on a plate. Good job. Right. So now we are going to take our pincer fingers again, and we're going to move on to the fingers. We're going to roll each finger. So what you can do is you can just count as you're doing this, you know, all the way up to 10, doing both hands. What I do in class is I sing a Welsh rhyme that's all about dancing fingers. So I'll sing it in Welsh, and then I'll sing it in English so that you can get the variations. It's not actually an English version because the words are slightly different, but you'll get the idea. So we're just going to roll each finger, and if you need more oil, just get more oil. Now I've turned my baby for you to see, but if your baby doesn't sit up yet, that's absolutely fine to keep them on their backs in front of you, or you can pop them between your legs for a bit of support. Pop them up on a pillow, you know, as long as you're with them at all times. And as I said, the best and safest place to do this is on the floor. So next, rolling those fingers, we're going to sing un bis, dau bis, tri bis, and dawnsio, pedwar bis, pump bis, chwech bis, and dawnsio, saith bis, wyth bis, naw bis, and dawnsio, 10 bis, and dawnsio llon. Hooray! And now we're going to sing in English. Are we ready? 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 fingers dancing, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, 6 fingers dancing, 7 fingers, 8 fingers, 9 fingers dancing, 10 fingers dancing happily or something like that. So it doesn't quite fit in when you do the translation, but you get the idea. Right, so now we're going to move on to baby's back now. So you can either pop babies on their tummy if they're happy to go on their tummy, or you can sit them up in front of you like this, or you can turn them around and have them on your shoulder. I'm going to sit my baby like this because it's better for you to see a view of the back there. So you are going to need a little bit more oil now to do their back. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to go from one shoulder, going diagonally across the back, down towards baby's hip and come back up. And then we're going to go down the other way. So we are doing a crisscross across their backs. And as we do this, we're going to sing the Barney song. which is I love you, you love me. We're a happy family, and there's a part in it where we do a great big kiss. We get to give our babies a great big kiss. And we sing this one twice because then we get more kisses. So we're just going to go across that back as we sing, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Mwah! Won't you say you love me too? Love you! Yay! Am I going to do that again? Ready? I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Mwah! Won't you say you love me too? Love you! Yay! Oh, we like that one. So next on the back, we are going to do some wheels on the bus. So we're going to avoid any pressure to that spine. We don't want to be touching that spine at all. So we are going to do the wheels on the bus. We're doing 2 large circles, one either side of that spine. We're going to do the rain on the bus by pitter-pattering all over the back with the tips of our fingers. We're going to do the wipers on the bus by swish, swish, swishing our hands on the back. And then we're going to do the babies on the bus, go side to side. And this is our last massage rhyme before we move on then to a little bit of yoga. We're going to sing. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The rain on the bus goes pitter patter patter, pitter patter patter, pitter patter patter. The rain on the bus goes pitter patter patter all day long. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all day long. The babies on the bus go side to side, side to side, side to side. The babies on the bus go side to side all day long. Hooray! Good job, everyone. So now we are going to pop over a bit of yoga. So if you want to pop your baby back into their vests, you certainly can, or you can keep them in their nappies. If you want to dry your hands off in a muslin or wet wipe or whatever you've got to hand to de-oil them a little bit, please go ahead. So I'll give you a little minute to do that. How yoga. So I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of the massage at the beginning. So my rhyme time class is a bit of both, exactly as I'm doing it today. But with the massage, for example, all those songs we did at the beginning and more are done in a massage session. And then, for example, all the yoga songs we're going to do next and some more are done in the yoga class. So with the rhyme time, I just take bits of songs each week and we do it. Sometimes there's different songs, but we always start and end with the same. So if we're all ready then, we are going to now move on to some yoga. So we've already asked baby's permission, so we're already in the same activity. So the first one we're going to do then is we are going to support baby's ankles, sort of like in the crook of our thumb and index finger. And we are going to start to clap, clap, clap those feet. And we're going to sing this the way we clap our feet. Now, the aim is you don't want to force baby's feet to their sole to sole, even if it's just edge of foot to edge to foot. The more you do this at home, the more that their feet then will naturally turn clap, clap, clap. So yoga is very good at strengthening their muscles, their core, help them to get ready for when they sit up, when they run around. We all can't wait for that day. And it's practicing stretches that they naturally would have done in the womb. So they naturally would have done this in the womb. So don't worry, everything we're doing today is completely natural with your little yogis. So the first one, as I said, is this is the way we clap our feet. The next one is this is the way we toes to nose. So again, you don't want to be forcing those toes towards those nose, just until you feel the resistance and then stop and come back down. So clap our feet and toes to nose. Ready? This is the way we clap our feet, clap our feet, clap our feet. This is the way we clap our feet all day long. This is the way we toes to nose, toes to nose, toes to nose. This is the way we toes to nose all day long. Yay! Keeping with the toes to nose, you can now support baby's ankles, bring their toes towards their nose, and we can go peekaboo. And we can come back down, and then we're going to come forwards, and we're going to go peekaboo. And we all love peekaboo. We're going to do it again. Are you ready? We're going to go peekaboo. We do it 2 more times. Ready? Peekaboo. Last time. Here we go. Peekaboo! So obviously my baby does not grab my hair, but your baby might. So just bear that in mind when you're doing peekaboo. Quite often they like your hair in their face. So staying with those legs now, we're going to do the Grand Duke of York. So you're just going to support their ankles and you're going to march, march, march those legs. This is very similar to bicycle legs that we learn in stage 1 massage, which is very good as well for getting any wind out. So we're going to march, march, march those legs. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. So as long as you're marching those leggies, don't worry too much about the format. We're just going to give it a whirl. Are we ready? We're going to do this one twice as well because they all love the Grand Duke of York. I'm going to go, oh, the Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Yay! And you can be as animated as you want. Like when I used to do it with mine, I used to go when they were up, woo! And when they were down, whee! You can be as animated as you want with this. Are we ready to do it again? Oh, the Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, woo! When they were down, whee! And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Yay! Well done, babies. You are doing so good. So now we are going to stay with those legs. We're going to move on to another song that we sing in English and in Welsh. So you'll all know the English version, I am sure. And then we're going to do the Welsh version, but you can just still follow the actions anyway. So we're going to support baby's ankles in our hands and we are going to draw a rainbow going side to side as we draw a rainbow, supporting those ankles at all times to sing the colours of the rainbow. So that's red and yellow and pink and green. And then when we get onto the part that says, I can see a rainbow, we're going to support those ankles and we're going to rotate those hips. So it doesn't matter which direction you go, because when we sing it the second time, we rotate the other way. And this stretch is called the helicopter. So we're going to do rainbow and then helicopter. Then when we sing it the second time, you can rotate the other way. So we're ready to give it a go. So we're going to sing it in English first, and we're going to sing red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. And now the helicopter. I can see a rainbow, see a rainbow, see a rainbow too. Well done, everyone. And now we're going to sing it in Welsh. So it's exactly the same motions. We're just rotating the opposite way for this one. So we're going to sing coch a melyn a pink a glas, porfo a oren a gwyrdd. The other way. dyma lliwio enfys, lliwio enfys, lliwio enfys haf. Good job. So as you'll see, with a lot of the songs we're singing as well, some of them are educational and they're songs that they'll learn to remember. They will link that song to that stretch or stroke. So next, we are going to do some wiggly woo. So this song will be stuck in your head all day long because I get mums telling me all the time that they dream of wiggly woo. So if you can see properly here, all we're going to do is we're going to stretch baby's arms up high for their arm stretch. And then we're going to shake their arms down low as we sing wiggly woo. So we're going to sing this one twice as well. So we're going to sing, there's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and all that he can do, ready for the wiggle, is wiggle all day and wiggle all night, wiggle his life away. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. Yay! So we're going to do this one more time because we like Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day, wiggle his life away. There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. Yay! So you may think, what is this doing? So to anybody that's ever done a yoga class, you don't feel that much at the time, but you feel the benefits the more that you do the yoga class and the more that all the weeks go on. So your baby will feel the benefits of this. And it's very, very simple stretches. We're not expecting them to do downward dog or, balance on their head or anything. Very, very simple stretches. So next then, we are going to do wind the bobbin up. And this is where they all go bonkers and their little cheeks are jiggling. And in one of my venues, we're surrounded by mirrors because it's a dance studio and they can all see themselves and it's great. So you can either lie them down for this or you can sit them up and support them in front of you. And all we do, for those that don't know Wind the Bobbin, it's a series of actions in a song. I thought everybody knew Wind the Bobbin up. And so one of my classes told me that nobody in the class at all, which is a bit of a fluke, knew Wind the Bobbin up. So we're going to do this one twice as well, just because of their jiggly cheeks. So are we ready? We're going to go wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling and point to the floor, point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands up on your knees. Yay! So we're going to sing that one again. Ready? Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling and point to the floor, point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands up on your knees. There's also a Welsh sort of version that we can do as well. And this is called tap tap un dau tri, which basically means tap tap, 1, 2, 3. And then we do clap clap and then stomp stomp. And it's all un dau tri. And then we do some roly roly hands as well. So we'll give that one a go as well. So we're going to do tap tap un dau tri, tap tap un dau tri, tap tap Un, dau, tri, troia, droian, doilo. And then we're going to do clap, clap, clap. Un, dau, tri, clap, clap. Un, dau, tri, clap, clap. Un, dau, tri, troia, droian, doilo. And now we're going to stomp, stomp, stomp. Un, dau, tri, stomp, stomp. Un, dau, tri, stomp, stomp. Un, dau, tri, troia, droian, doilo. Yay! And bellhog. Well done, everybody. Really, really good. I am. So now, keeping baby where they are at the moment, because we are going to start mixing it up now with a couple of mama moves as well. So the last one we're going to do now is head, shoulders, knees and toes, which I'm sure you all know. So this encourages body awareness for baby. So you can either use your own hands or you can encourage them to point to their own body parts. Or if they're in your arms, you can encourage them to point to your body parts. I'm going to sing this in English and in Welsh as well. So are we ready? We're going to sing head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. So I'm going to sing it in Cymraeg, in Welsh. Pen, o'i sgwyddo coesau traed. Pen, o'i sgwyddo coesau traed. A llygaid clistiau, troen a cig. Pen, o'i sgwyddo coesau traed. I've always wondered why when we sing head, shoulders, knees and toes, do we always go knees and toes at the end? Why do we always go like deeper? I don't know. Right, so now we're going to mix it up a little bit. So we are going to our legs out straight now. We are going to pop baby on their tummies across our legs. So we're going to support their back with one hand and we're going to support their ankles with the other. And we're going to start gently rotating our legs. And then as whichever leg their bottom is on comes up, you can slowly bring baby up a little bit. And we can do it again. This is called the Seesaw. I bet you can guess what song we're going to sing with this one. We're going to sing Seesaw Madgery-Do. So I'm just going to give you a couple of seconds because I realise my baby isn't real and I could turn her upside down to get her in this position, whereas you need to get a wriggly worm into position. Are we ready? We're just going to go Seesaw Madgery-Do. Baby shall have a new master. They shall earn a penny a day because they can't work any faster. Seesaw Madgery-Do. Baby shall have a new master. They shall earn a penny a day because they can't work any faster. Well done. So with this one, what you can do is you can superhero them round and then sing it again with them facing the other direction. And then what I do is I pop a few of the toys on the floor in front of them as I'm doing it. So it gives them something to reach for as well, again, promoting their fine and gross motor skills. So that's really good for that as well. So next, this is part of the mama moves. We need to now bend our knees, and you can either pop baby up on your knees if they're able to sit up, or you can sit them down in the crook of your knees and chest like this. You may get booched in the face if they're quite long. And we're going to gently go back and forth like this. So mums, you will feel this in your tummy. So this is why with our stage 1 yoga, we do wait until baby's about 6 weeks old or older, because in case you've had a section, you don't want to be doing this when you've just had a section. You don't want to be doing it when you've just given birth anyway, because I think you've left your core muscles in the delivery room. So I'm going to sit my baby up like this, and we're going to come back and forth like this, and we are going to sing Horsey, Horsey, Don't You Stop. So there's actually 2 verses to this. So the first one, we're going to go back and forth. And then the second verse, we're going to go side to side. And as I said, you should feel this in your core. So you don't want to be leaning against a wall or anything. You want to be free to come back and forth. And we're going to sing Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your feet go clippity-clop. Your tail goes swish and the wheels go round. Giddy up, we're homeward bound. And you probably feel it in your thighs too. Now we're going to go side to side. Horsey, horsey, on your way. We've done the journey many a day. Your tail goes swish and the wheels go round. Giddy up, we're homeward bound. Good job. So you can also sing sort of like a Welsh version called G Careful Bach. I don't actually know the words to that one myself, but if there are any Welsh speakers, which I can see from the comments, I think there are, you can do G Careful Bach instead for that one. Right then, so we are now, we're going to do some mama moves. So these are very gentle yoga exercises that you can do with your baby. So I'm going to stand up. So I hope you can see me. If you can't see my top half, at least you'll get the idea from my waist down. So we're going to stand up. Oh, you can pretty much see me. And we're going to put our feet sort of like hip width apart. And if you can see, I'm supporting baby under their bottom and around their waist. So they're actually facing away from me. So this is really good because this is all to do with separation. So baby can't see you, but they know that you're there. And we're going to gently swing baby from side to side as we do this. Nothing too strenuous. I'm very aware of the differing ages. As baby gets a bit older, you can push them as we're doing this, like a super baby. Or you can just keep them like this. Just make sure they're well supported. So you will start to feel this in your legs. Maybe a little bit of breath. I'm out of breath and I haven't even got a real baby. This, and then the next one we're going to do now is we're going to keep our feet again hip width apart, support baby under the bottom and around their chest. And we're going to do a squat. Down and then come back up. So you can do it nice and slow if you want. Or you can go whoosh, down, whoosh. Don't worry, we don't do 20 million. Whoosh. More. Whoosh. Whoosh. This is called daring drops. So there is another one you can do, which you won't be able to see very well on here. So if I just come down and you just pretend that you're still standing and you can support baby and whoosh them up into the air instead. This is called the rocket. See, we are whooshing them up to the sky. So you would be standing to do this, as I said. You would be standing and you would be whooshing your baby up to the sky. You can combine the whoosh to the drop. Good job. So you'll be pleased to hear we're going to come back down now to finish off. We're going to pop baby down on the ground in front of us. And what we're going to do now is we're going to pop our hands either side of baby's head. We're going to lean backwards onto the heels of our feet and stretch forward. So this is really good for your lower back. And hopefully your baby, you should be in line-ish with their tummies. And as we come up, you can then throw some raspberries on their tummy. Now we're going to come back down. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Come up. On their tummies. We're going to do this 2 more times. Stretch and last time. Good job. Well done. So to finish off, we sing the Dingle Dangle Scarecrow. So you can have your baby sitting on your lap for this. So we always do this song at the end as well, to let them know then that the session is over. So the same way at the beginning, we always sing If You're Ready for Some Rhyme Time with Your Hands. We always sing Dingle Dangle at the end. So the songs in between may be mixed up. There's all different songs that we sing in there. The beginning and the end will always be the same. So I'm not sure if you all know Jingle Dangle. So we just start by singing the song and then we do the actions with their arms and their legs. So there is 2 verses. So we are going to sing, when all the cows were sleeping and the sun had gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow and this is what he said. I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my arms like this. I can shake my feet like that. And all the hens were roosting, and the moon's behind the clouds. Up jumped the scarecrow and shouted very loud, I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my arms like this. I can shake my feet like that. And then we give baby a lovely stretch, like we did at the beginning, to show them that the session has come to an end. Good job! Well done, everybody. So that is basically my rhyme time session. So at the minute, those classes are live lessons on a Thursday. All my others are pre-recorded at the moment. If you want to know any information about my social media platforms, so I am on Instagram, Rubber Bubble with Sarah, and I'm also on Facebook. I believe the information is all in the description of this video on how to book if you did want to book. It's not too late if you wanted to book on to a term. You will be sent your own Rubber Bubble massage oil as well. You will be sent all sorts of bits and pieces in your welcome pack, which I love my welcome packs. They are bespoke to Rubber Bubble. In addition, if you think, oh my gosh, I don't know any nursery rhymes at all, how will I ever remember these rhymes to practice at home? If you join the term, you are able to purchase, I have books for all of my classes. I don't know if you noticed me looking at my book throughout the video, just because I was worried. I've done these classes a billion times. It's probably in case I forgot any of the rhymes. So what I look at there, you can actually get your own little version. And it's got all the stretches or strokes, depending on if it's massage or yoga. There is a rhyme time book for this. And you can then practice at home then. So you don't need to worry about that. So I hope you've enjoyed the rhyme time session today. If you've got any questions or queries, by all means pop along to one of my social media platforms and I'll do my best to answer. So I hope you've enjoyed and one day I hope I'll see you. Thank you very much. Bye.